Look at your hands. You are holding the remains of your own power, and you have been handing out the pieces to anyone who asked nicely or didn't ask at all. This is not a theory. This is an autopsy. We are here to examine what you have allowed them to take. Your peace, your focus, the quiet center of your mind. You believe you are being polite. You are being plundered. You think you are defending yourself. You are drawing a map to your weaknesses and handing it over. The transaction is complete, and you never even heard the register ring. Tonight, we correct the balance. The first lie. You were taught that strength is a roar. That power must be visible, must be loud, must be acknowledged. This is the lie. True power is not found in the earthquake. It is found in the tectonic plate, unseen, unmoved, and utterly indifferent to the storms on the surface. Your desire to be understood is a leash. Your need to explain is a confession. You are confessing that their opinion is the court that judges your worth. Stop testifying against yourself. Your character is not a public document. It is a private treaty with you and you alone. When you speak, let it be a choice, not a reflex. When you are silent, let it be a weapon, not a surrender. The words you do not say are the walls you build. The reactions you do not feel are the ground you fortify. The world will try to auction your attention to the highest bidder of drama. It will send envoys of chaos dressed as urgent messages. Your new protocol is simple. Do not attend every argument you are invited to. Do not claim every problem they lay at your feet. Your most powerful reply is often to let the silence hang until it becomes their problem to fill. This is not weakness. This is strategic disengagement. Your energy is your sovereignty. Every time you react to a minor slight, you are ceding a piece of that sovereignty. Revoke those visas. Build a border. Your internal state is a nation, and you are its only citizen and its only law. The first step to being untouchable is to stop touching everything they throw at you. Let their words, their expectations fall to the ground at your feet. You look at them. You acknowledge their existence. And you choose to let them lie there, gathering dust, while you turn and walk towards something that actually matters. This is the foundation. The realization that your reaction is the only thing they ever wanted, and you have just decided to keep it for yourself. From this moment, your attention is a vault, not a charity. Your peace is a private estate. They had a key because you handed it to them. Take it back. The lock has just changed. The dominance of the void. In the cathedral of human interaction, silence is not empty space. It is the architecture. Noise is what the weak use to fill their hollow spaces. Your silence is a calculated void. It is not passive. It is a gravitational pull. When you offer nothing, you force them to confront everything. Their own assumptions, their own insecurities, their own crumbling need to be right. Let them fill the void with their own echoes. An unanswered message is a closed door. An ignored provocation is a dismissed case. A non-reaction is the ultimate verdict. Irrelevance. You are not ignoring them, you are defining them. This is the weaponization of absence. Your strategic silence creates a psychological vacuum. They will rush to fill it with explanations, justifications, ramblings, and eventually their truth. While they are talking, you are learning. You are seeing the blueprint of their insecurity. Apply this to the digital noise, the comment that begs for a reaction, the message designed to provoke. Your silence is not you losing the game. It is you turning off the console. The game cannot continue without your participation. They are left shouting at a shadow, fighting a phantom. And you are elsewhere, your energy intact, your peace unbroken. This is how you win, not by having the last word, but by making their words the last thing that matters. Your silence is the canvas. Their noise is just paint splattered by a child. You do not analyze the splatter. You simply decide it does not belong on your canvas. You take the canvas away. This power is absolute because it is internal. It is a unilateral declaration of peace. You are not arguing for your peace. You are assuming it. You are embodying it. And from that place, their attempts to create conflict are like trying to start a fire in the ocean. They will exhaust themselves trying, and you will remain vast and undisturbed. Scarcity engineering. Value is a story, and the most compelling story is the one that is hardest to hear. If you are everywhere, you are nowhere. You are background noise. To be valued, you must first be missed. Your time is not a public park. It is a private gallery. And not every request deserves a viewing. Begin the withdrawal. Create gaps. Let them wonder what moves in the shadows where you once stood. Your absence is the furnace where your respect is forged. When you are not easily reached, your words carry weight. Engineer your scarcity, and watch as the world recalculates your worth. Familiarity does not breed respect. It breeds the assumption of access. When you are always available, you train people to believe your time has no cost. You become a utility. Water from a tap. Always there, always on. And what is always there is never cherished. Your arrival must be an event, not an assumption. This applies to your words, to your vulnerability. Your yes must become a rare artifact, a conscious, deliberate granting of a resource. Your no, delivered calmly and without apology, is the sound of your boundaries crystallizing. You must also engineer scarcity in your emotional exposure. Not everyone gets the full picture. Not everyone gets to know the next move. Work in the dark. Let your results be the only light you show. The impact of a finished product, revealed all at once, is deafening. Protect the process. Starve the audience of the crumbs of your struggle. Feed them only the final, undeniable feast of your success. In doing this, you move from being a participant in their world to being the architect of your own. The inner citadel. All of this is structure, the wall, the gate, the silent, watching guard. But a fortress is nothing if the center is soft. You must build a room, deep inside. A room with no windows for their noise, and no door for their demands. This is your citadel. This is where you go to remember who you are. When the chaos comes, and it will, you do not meet it in the courtyard. You retreat. You close the inner gate. You observe the storm from a place of perfect, untouchable calm. Inside, their insults are just sound. Their opinions are just data. Their dramas are just flickering shadows on the wall. They cannot touch you here, because in here, you are not a person to be managed. You are a law to be observed. This is the armor of indifference. Not the indifference of a stone, cold and dead, but the indifference of the sky to the weather. The storm rages beneath it, but the sky remains, vast, untouched, unchanged. Your inner citadel is that sky. The emotions, the conflicts, the pressures are the weather. They are temporary conditions in your atmosphere. They are not you. You are the space that holds them. You are the consciousness that watches them pass. This is the final detachment. You stop identifying with every thought that floats through your mind. You stop believing every feeling that surges in your chest is a command to act. You become the witness, the calm, seated observer in the center of your own being. From this seat, you see with devastating clarity. You see the strings they are pulling. You see the games they are playing. You see their need for your reaction, for your energy, and you simply choose not to supply it. You are no longer a player in their game. You are the one who owns the board. This is the ultimate freedom. The freedom that comes from such complete control of your own internal space that the actions of others lose all power to dictate your reality. Your mood is not a slave to their behavior. Your worth is not hostage to their opinion. Your day is not ruined by their bad day. You have built an internal economy that runs on your own currency. You are self-contained. You are complete. This is what it means to be untouchable. It does not mean you are never challenged. It means the challenge never reaches the core of you. You have built a sanctuary so strong that the sound of the world's chaos becomes nothing more than a distant hum, a white noise against which your own purpose becomes crystal clear. You are calm. You are clear. You are closed for business to anything that does not serve the vision you hold in your citadel. This is the end of the search. The power was never out there. It was always in here. In the room you built for yourself, where the only voice that ever mattered finally has the silence to speak.